Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in real quick. A lot went on, and I'm still stuck on certain topics and all that, but y'all know what it is. Appreciate y'all coming in, man. Y'all know how we rock. Uh, all my replay gang, people who gonna catch the replay. Uh, Hit that replay gang in the comment section, man. Hit the like button on your way in. Y'all know, subscribe to the channel, all that, the Urban Politicians TV. Now, we got a lot to talk about today, man. I got a little time before I go to this little event and everything with the fam. So I wanted to really just touch bases. Uh it's like it's so much going on that I feel like need to have different opinions spoke on, and it's no time to cover it all. So I'm gonna go through this for a while. I'll save the Joe Budden recap for the second part of the show because we'll be stuck on that for a minute, man. I'll save the Joe Budden podcast recap speaking on Fresh and Fit. I'm gonna say that a little bit later in the show because the nigga gonna be on that forever. So everybody in here, shout out to everybody here. Playmaker AC, my guy in the building. Tim Zaylor was good. Blue Oak was good. Yak was good. Forza Horizon, Pink Meadows was good. Everybody was good. So shout out to 720 Woodworks LLC on Instagram also. 720 Woodworks LLC. If you're rocking with Urban Politicians TV, you have an Instagram account. I'm gonna need you to go follow that Instagram and shop. But even if you don't shop, it's still free to support. Support is free. Go follow that page. It don't hurt you. Get out of that mindset where you want your followers to look a certain way and all this other shit. Just go support the platform as a real person who just support, man, because we know business and marketing depends on how many followers you got sometimes. So go follow those pages, man. As long as niggas ain't posting nothing that's offending you, who gives a fuck about how many people you follow? I think we get too caught up in this social media shit at times where niggas make everything about the numbers. And that's a part of why the world is where it is today, where niggas is basing everything off of how many followers, how many numbers. And if you don't have Instagram, that's not for you. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, I'm not trying to tell you how to run your Instagram or anything like that. But if you have a relationship with somebody and you know somebody and you rock, it's like, bro, people will DM you to fuck with you and chop it up with you and have conversations with you, but they won't follow you on social media, bro. That shit is fucking insane to me, fam. Like, I'm gonna follow whoever fuck with me, bro. Like, if you following me, I'm unless it's. I know sometimes you get too much going on, and nobody wants to follow everybody that follows them because it don't really concern them. You know what I'm saying? But if you know somebody, you have a relationship with somebody, you talk to somebody, you know what they got going on, and you have a social media account and they doing like a business or they selling something or they got some cool shit going on to where you talk to them behind the scenes, man, follow that person, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because and I understand the different side of it. You don't want to follow females you fuck with. You really don't want to follow females that you associated with. That makes completely sense. Those are different case scenarios. I'm talking about specifically motherfuckers knowing people, talking to people, associating themselves with people off of social media. And this is all legit stuff. I'm not talking about those different cases. It's like some catty shit that be going on. Well, niggas will go look at everything a nigga got going on, all this content, use the nigga ideas to do they shit, but then won't follow the nigga. That shit didn't happen to me so many times. And I don't sweat it. It don't stop my life, obviously, because I'm going to still come create my content and talk my shit and all that. But that's a different story. So first, I wanted to get into the Gilbert Arenas and Kwame Brown thing, man. Let's kick it off with that. They went live together. Shout out to Skinny. Let me go put that up for a second. Let me find that clip. Shout out to Skinny. That's where that live took place at. Nobody woke up and knew that it was gonna go down like that, man. I don't think nobody knew. I'm gonna play. Let me go to his YouTube channel, man. Hold on. I'm gonna play it off his channel, man. Shout out to Skinny. I gotta find it. Mr. Skinny TV. It's already in my shit. Cause I was searching it and looking at it, man. Y'all go subscribe to Mr. Skinny TV. He's the person who broke that interview, and the interview was on his channel. Let me follow. How do I get to all these videos? Hold on. I'm so used to being on my TV when I'm looking for my YouTube content. Where is the whole thing? Here you go, right here. Okay. Go right here and subscribe to this channel. Mr. Skinny TV. Oh, damn. My bad. I ain't even got it on the screen, y'all. My bad. Here you go. I'm finna bring it up. I'm bringing it up now. Give me just a second. This is the Gilbert Arenas and breakdown. And I got the main clips that I want to break down on my channel. That's why I did the reaction to his work. But this is Mr. Skinny TV. And this was entertaining as fuck. I went to this for entertainment, bro. Entertaining as fuck. Mr. Skinny TV. Shout out to him. He put this together on his channel.
Let me tell you something.
Let me take the mute off.
Kwame, you was knocking them niggas out.
Man,
okay,
no, he want to portray that image, man. Anybody,
he want to put that crazy image on you like Charlotte.
So I'm gonna play a little bit of it. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and then we'll just get into it and everything like that. I'm gonna play a little bit before Gilbert Arenas, before Kwame Brown joins, and we'll get the final thoughts on that because a lot of people have opinions about it.
The only problem y'all have
he is a motherfucking beta, like I keep saying. He ain't the alpha. He can't out-talk me. He got to be by himself with his fans talking shit. He can't do it in front. He can't do it right here.
Also, he was okay. Let's be clear.
Man, the link is open.
I didn't see that. I didn't remember. I didn't put this part in the video. Gilbert Arenas said you can't out-talk me. Basically, you're getting that traction, and it's looking like you're winning and like you calling all the right shots because you're talking to your fans. You're talking to your fans. You really can't out-talk me. You really ain't got this going. This is what Gilbert Arenas is saying right here. And, you know, that's the thing where a lot of people, this is the thing where a lot of people don't know with this YouTube shit and a lot of this content creating space where it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. It doesn't matter if you have the correct points, or sometimes, nigga, it don't even matter if you using facts. It'd be like, well, no, they're having a debate. If you're talking about me, then I'm talking about you, and we're constantly making content about each other, then we're in competition of our points and our disagreements. So it's about, okay, let's talk to each other then and have a civilized conversation. And if I wasn't putting this myself, I wasn't doing this myself, I'm not trying to figure out who's really right or wrong. It's entertaining. They both have points about certain shit. I look at Kwame Brown because he's entertaining. He dropped good content. He consistent. And then he'll drop some gems in there at times. He's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So I watch it. And he talks shit, all that. I'm there for the entertainment. Gilbert Arenas has always been an entertaining nigga, man. Always been entertaining. Always been entertaining. So I tap into both. So when they talking about each other now, certain people's looking at like, okay, we having a debate now about each other. You're proving your point, I'm proving mine. So that's why it comes to why Gilbert Arenas said you really can't out-talk me. You don't have valid points. You're not proving points. So that's what he was just saying right there. I'm going to play a little bit more of this, and we'll go through it, stop it when necessary, and then I'll give my final thoughts, and we'll go to the next thing.
Y'all already know the link is pinned, Kwame, if you want to take it. And
take it, boy.
I pretty much let him say his piece, as well as, like I read, you claim you didn't know that his mother passed. You didn't have no knowledge of it.
I didn't know.
Okay. And you didn't, you say you didn't do family time.
What is that?
You say you didn't do family time at the arena because
that's what I said. I didn't know.
you was in now. And I'm saying this, Gilbert's not saying this. Chris Whitney seems like he's a tender dick dude because the story went, you seen the chick, he stopped coming around, you fell back because you didn't feel comfortable. He started coming back around, had a baby by the chick, and then he left, they broke up, and then you started fucking the chick some more.
Yeah, y'all gotta remember, I'm 20 years old. Me, Kwame, we're all.
But you didn't fuck Larry Hughes' wife.
Fuck no.
That's what I'm saying. You was 20 then, so it's the same shit. No, you said she gave you a test.
Yeah, no, to see if he was cheating on him.
Oh, to see if he was cheating.
To see if he was cheating, yes.
But she said your girl was cheating.
Oh, yeah. She said my girl was cheating. So she was like, I want to know if, she's like, I want to know if Larry's, cheating on me. You his rookie, so I know you with him on the road all the time. She was like, you give me some information, I'll give you something. So I was like, all right. She tells me the information, like, damn. And I'm like, I don't know nothing. Like, Larry don't do nothing. Like, I'm his rookie. I don't know nothing. Like, I grab his bags, put his bags, fetch some pizza. You know what I mean? I don't know nothing. You know what I mean? So, of course I'm a pass. I don't know nothing. You know what I mean? So, Whitney, Chris is he's my next door guy. So,
what about what Kwame
Brown on there?
Said, this boy came to the meeting in Utah with his agent. Let's take a lie detector test.
Oh,
Utah,
man.
let me see. So I had him benched at Utah. So I had him benched in Utah, right? Google. I don't know if you got the internet over there, Kwame Brown. But you can Google shit, right? So let's Google. Always Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown.
We finna get to the meat and potatoes, man. We just gonna go through this for a little bit.
Kwame Brown came to me in Utah. We played in Utah March 24th. Okay, so hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so
I got you on the solo in case you was trying to show something.
So if
We
anybody
finna get to it, John. We finna get to the meat and potatoes.
He plays 24 minutes, 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 32 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 24 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. Don't know what happened there. 25 minutes, 5 minutes. Don't know what happened there. 13, 10, 35, 28. So you got benched the last 20 games, Kwame Brown? Like, do you not know your own fucking stats, bro?
Oh.
You say he's not at the hotel right now. He take the link.
Man, shut up. Not at the hotel. This boy lucky I'm not at the hotel. Boy, you say anything. That man to say anything.
Okay, hold on.
Season that he was supposed to be our fast five.
Nigga, they could step outside on the balcony, man, and take the link for 5 minutes, man. He said, boy, you brought your agent to me, so put the money up and take the test. He said take the test about bringing the agent.
Oh, I don't remember bringing the agent or not.
And Utah.
I'll take the test. I didn't have you bench, nigga. How about that?
And you'll take a test that you don't get no kickback?
I take a test. I don't get a kickback from any players. I don't know nothing about no kickback.
He said, put the money up. We instantly gonna let Kwame in and just let them two talk. So the first person up is S. Pet.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
So Gilbert, if you don't want no beef with Kwame, why you wear his jersey today?
I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So for the people who don't know, it was Gilbert's birthday. It was Kwame Brown's birthday the other day. Gilbert Arenas hopped on Instagram and put his jersey on and was like trolling him and clowning him with his jersey on his birthday.
It took me actually 2 days to find it because I got over 500 jerseys, and I just thought that should be funny as hell if I put his jersey on.
So you taunting him?
Yes, yeah.
So that's what you want to keep doing?
Well, he said
Until Kwame, like, listen. I know Kwame. Kwame knows me. So I warned him 7 days. Leave me alone. You don't want to go to war. Like, I'm just gonna troll the shit out of you until you just bow out. So if he just says he's a beta and not a real alpha male, I'll be done.
Well, he's not gonna say that.
But what I do want to say to you is, as I told them before you even came up here, I felt that your interview with Vlad was sincere, and you didn't try to put no
He didn't.
salt up in the game. You just answered it as a matter of factly, and you didn't do none of that. And that's how I felt about it, and I still feel that way today. But Gilbert, y'all shouldn't be doing this because y'all black men, and you don't need to.
Oh, listen, I don't want to because I don't have YouTube. Like, my troll is just troll, on Instagram. I don't have YouTube, so I'm just doing
but you doing it on your other channels though.
That's fair. I got to
like if Kwame want to quit, he has to throw up the flag.
He never say that though.
He got me. He got me started. So like
he got me started.
He has to be the one that bow
out. That's fair. I'm gonna just hang out back there, and I'm gonna get you back. But I gotta get these other people.
Okay. Thanks for your time. Happy birthday.
No problem. Happy New Year.
All right, we got Rollo stepping up, Gilbert. Just hang out back there. Rollo, what question you got for Gilbert? Oh, Kwame said he about to pull up. He said he's getting back to the hotel. All right, we got Rollo.
What's up, big time? What's going on?
What you got?
What's going on to the chat?
I'm good. How you doing?
Okay, I just want to say what's up to the chat. What's up to Skinny, everybody? All right, as a fellow Capricorn, you know what I'm saying, bro. I know you want to win. So I'm just like, bro, what's the point to just keeping it going? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me get to the point where Kwame Brown comes in.
Now Kwame can ask the question.
So it stops when Kwame stops.
Appreciate it, just
but I think you just
get TJ Harris.
I'll say that again.
Nah, she wasn't talking about shit.
That's the funniest part. That's the funniest part of the show, bro. What do you say, y'all? She wouldn't talk about shit. Hold on. That is the funniest fucking part, dog. Shout out to Mr. Skinny. When I watched that shit, I bust out laughing, bro.
Just Lexi in the building.
Hey, Gil, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
So I'm gonna just say this and get off. I don't think that you're wrong. Number one.
Hey, this nigga Gilbert Arenas is really petty as fuck because he don't even do YouTube or nothing like that. He came on this motherfucking show and sitting on here talking to all these people. Hey, I'm fucking with Gilbert Arenas.
I think that everything that's been said to you, about you, is slanderous. So I feel like you have every right to express yourself. But I have one question. I heard you say you want him to say that he's a beta, right? Did you hear that from Tommy Sotomayor?
No. Listen, I know he's not gonna say it. So that means it just keeps going and I keep fucking with him. But I mean, look, all my thing is the real issue is like, yo, just stop lying and saying why you're mad. Like, just be honest. Just say, nigga, you didn't pass me the ball, motherfucking. You didn't pass me the ball. I didn't average these certain stats, and that's why the fuck I'm mad.
Hey, Kwame is here, so now Kwame can ask the question.
So it stops when Kwame stops.
Appreciate it, just
but I think you just
get TJ Harris.
I'll say that again.
Nah, she wasn't talking about shit.
Don't swallow hard, nigga.
Hey, no, that nigga said she wasn't talking about shit. That nigga say, hey, man, she wasn't talking about shit. Bro, This nigga Mr. Skinny, hell, bro. This nigga, y'all tap into Mr. Skinny channel, bro. That nigga say, hey, man. Hey. That nigga say, hey, man, she wasn't talking about shit on that motherfucker. But here go Gilbert Arenas. I'm going to play some little clips of that, then we'll move on.
I'm hard now, nigga.
Can to be a man? Finally, say it up.
Hey, where's the volume, man? I can barely hear y'all.
You can hear that.
Turn the volume up.
You might have to back out and come back in if you can't hear if you're on your phone. Sometimes
I'll back out. That motherfucker gonna say his phone died.
Nah,
Hey,
he
you
ain't gonna.
talking too much, nigga. If you ain't scared, why you talking so much? Let me finish what I'm doing and shut your bitch ass up. We know you scared, nigga. I don't know when you turned into the tough guy, nigga, but them white boys ain't make you tough, nigga. You was by the bathroom getting jacked up, bitch ass nigga, so I don't know what you talking about. Don't worry about it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Tough guy, beta talk and all this shit, nigga. Come on, man. Nigga, you won't be able to pull your bitch ass up on me. Come on, my nigga. Don't play games like that.
Come on, man. Hurry up and blog on back off, man.
He coming back. I'm glad y'all gonna get this here out the way.
That nigga Mr. Skinny in the cut.
Stephen A. Smith, if you see this, you better pay me to use my shit, boy.
I shot my nigga Mr. Skinny something on the
But
Cash
yeah, man,
App
you
too,
got no
man.
children,
Shout out
you got
Mr.
Kwame
Skinny. This
Brown.
nigga
They
funny.
about to talk. Y'all subscribe up to the channel, man. For real. And
Everybody
hit that
go
like
subscribe to
button.
Mr.
We
Skinny,
should have
man.
600 likes in here.
Goddamn headphone.
Hey, you can hear now, Kwame?
It ain't coming through the speaker, but I'm gonna make it work.
All right, I'm about to remove myself so y'all can talk.
See, that's Skinny say, y'all do. Get up.
I know this nigga's a zaddy boy. This is my thing, though. And when I ask you to stop talking about me, this is the thing that you don't understand because you stupid. The only reason why they ask you questions about me, boy, is because you not media trained. Any dumb motherfucker that'll talk about a black woman the way you did, and you black, and your mama black, nigga, stop trying to act like you smart. You a dumb motherfucker, and they got you up there because you say stupid shit like you said in Rookie Transitional Camp that you wanted to be a motherfucking pimp.
And
You dumbass nigga, I said I wanted to build
an
apartment buildings for women, nigga.
I did that.
I
said I want to be a pimp.
Your whole
That's
life
what you're crying about, right?
If you ain't gotta talk while I'm talking, I'm gonna let you talk. The reason why you so mad, nigga, and always talking about me, if you would ever been the #1 draft pick, Agent Zero, a nigga who spent up all their money their first year, had to borrow money, a dumb motherfucker who had the keys to the gym and had everything in their favor, and then lay guns on their seat, a bitch ass showboat nigga that go to jail and have all his homeboys go to jail in DC, and they cover it up because Ernie Grunfield was you had Ernie Grunfield in your pocket. Nigga, come on, nigga, you ain't
Why are you
mad?
You mad at me because
I ain't mad at shit. Why you keep saying I'm mad? You them white boys taking somewhere else. What do I have to be mad about?
You lay here, you lay here every day.
That nigga Mr. Skinny just popped back in there. Hey, y'all see how nigga Mr. Skinny just popped back in there? Hey, this nigga funny than all.
We're gonna talk one at a time.
What did I do to you? Why you mad at me?
Bro, look at this nigga Mr. Skinny, dog.
Oh, you did the Luke Peter thing. You did this. What did I do to you?
Run this motherfucking mouth. Why do you keep talking about me? Because anybody in the chat,
what did I say about you?
Why do you have
What did I say
to
about you?
about me?
He said he don't want you talking about him, Gil.
Why can't you just let it go and stop? When white folks ask you a question, you want me to think it's respectful. So let me get this straight. You want me to think it's respectful that a dumb bitch that was in my draft that got picked behind me that openly admitted that he a selfish son bitch that don't pass the ball, a black man that openly admitted that he want to give my pick to a white boy, and I'm supposed to think that's respectful, nigga? All the work I put in, nigga, fuck you, nigga. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. That's why I asked you to stop talking about me, nigga. You don't never say that Michael Jordan was on the team. You don't never say that I played 14 minutes a game. You want to use them white boy tactics.
Okay, I'll be honest. When he was in the All the Smoke podcast, he did mention and talked about, you know, the pressure that Kwame Brown was facing being drafted #1 by the Wizards. He talked about the pressures of playing with the Jordan and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say he directly spoke on Kwame Brown, but he on the Jordan side, but he did speak on Kwame Brown on the side of, hey, he was under a lot of pressure. You got to think he was young and he didn't, you know what I'm saying? It was tough for him. He never shitted on him on the All the Smoke podcast. That's a fact.
And keep saying the same shit over and over. Gilbert, me and you was not having a basketball conversation. So you look stupid, sir. You look dumb. You look dumb. Keep talking about a man, about basketball.
Talking about a man doing what?
Me and you wasn't having that conversation.
Talking about a man doing what? Like, why are you
Me and you was not having a basketball
all this extra shit that has nothing to do with the conversation?
You on
a nigga made a statement. A nigga made a statement. He made a statement. Then ask
why every time you gotta make a statement about other men?
Another man.
Look at how you look on your birthday talking about another man.
Another man made a statement about
I'm glad you took your time to get a haircut.
And I defended your story
over again.
And you get motherfucking mad.
I'm not mad at shit.
You get mad.
Stop running your mouth.
Get mad. I defended you and your ass.
Did I ask you to defend me? What did I ask you to do?
You didn't have to ask.
You know what it is?
You didn't have to.
You know what it is, bro? The sad thing about a nigga
I just did that shit on my own merit. And you got in your motherfucking feelings. Get mad at Vlad. Get mad at Vlad to do it.
To talk about another nigga.
Get mad at Vlad. The statement was.
What else can you do? What other talent that you got? The ball done stop dropping for you. The ball done stop bouncing for you. So your only other new talent is to fuck with a nigga named Kwame Brown. Is that your new talent?
What did I do?
I didn't ask you, what did you do, sir? I'm asking you why you keep having to mention my name. I've come to YouTube and I said the same thing over and over again. I said, you niggas get paid to talk about, you niggas are basically white boys in blackface. You niggas get a script. You don't do nothing. You don't even use your own Instagram. You don't even delete your own comments. They do everything for you.
I don't believe it. Why am I going to delete a motherfucker express?
And now you repeat other shit. You
What's all this extra shit for no reason?
What's all this data talk?
Sorry, I said no, he wasn't.
What's all this data talk you talking about?
He said you were sorry. I said no, he wasn't.
I don't give a fuck what you say and nobody else.
You didn't ask. I did it. Just like a motherfucker did. If someone was talking about your friend, you gonna correct their ass. I corrected him. If you're mad at Vlad, talk to motherfucking
Vlad.
Vlad.
But I know you, nigga. You do a lot of slimy shit. You a snake.
So, okay, let me let that part play.
I don't know why you sitting here bullshit like I don't know you, nigga. You sitting here acting like you what, nigga, you brought Dan Fagan to me. You gave me Dan Fagan number, nigga. Why is you sitting here lying? Put the money up and take a lot of take a chance.
You said
you gave me
I had you bench. Listen to what you're saying.
Man, fuck the bench shit. I'm saying specific things. You gave me Dan Fagan's number. Your agent wanted me to sign with him. Tell the truth, nigga.
Okay. I gave you his agent.
What are you talking about, nigga? You sitting here lying like a motherfucker. You want to sit here, see what a nigga like you want to sit here.
I gave you my agent's number. Now what?
You want to sit here and make it seem like it's about a female. Nigga, you know what the fuck
I gave you
why
my
you
agent's number.
Do you still got that emperor jury? Them niggas about to rob you over there?
I gave you my agent's number. Now
Do
what?
you still got that emperor jury? Them niggas about to rob your bitch ass.
I gave you my agent's number. Now what? Now what? What's your next claim?
You still got the emperor jury that them niggas were about to take from your bitch ass.
I gave you my agent's number. Now what is the next claim?
We ain't no claim.
You said
He asked you about the beta shit.
Hold on, let me see.
Listen, you gotta remember, he just said a few minutes ago that I'm taking the lie detector test because I cost him motherfucking money.
Yep.
So tell his ass to focus on that. You see, he doesn't want to focus on the shit he complaining about. I gave you my agent's number. Now what is the next question?
I think he's coming back because he was asking you what's up with this beta stuff.
What beta stuff? What?
All right. We can have a conversation now. Let's talk about it. Kwame Brown, like I said, I fuck with both people. I follow Gilbert Arenas on Instagram. He's entertaining. He's funny. I don't know any of these people personally, y'all. So a lot of y'all niggas that come in my comments, y'all know Big Ed, man. I fuck with everybody. I say crazy shit at times too. If you coming in my comments like I'm picking a side, get off dick. Stop being a fucking dick rider. I haven't chose one side of this. I give my opinion on it. I couldn't call Kwame Brown right now for nothing in the world. I can't call Gilbert Arenas right now for nothing in the world, my nigga. I'm not dick riding nobody. I make content. I do reactions. I do interviews. I do vlogs. I do podcasts. The point of my content, nigga, is I see a topic, I watch it, and I give my opinion on it. That's not a personal thing when it comes to real life. I don't know these niggas. I get nothing for saying I agree with Kwame. I get nothing for saying I agree with motherfucking Gilbert Arenas. But in my opinion, if Kwame Brown is wrong, or he's not making any sense, or he's not doing something that helps push the conversation forward, then I'm going to say that. If I feel like he's making a point, I'm going to say that nigga making a point, my nigga. If I say Gilbert Arenas is making a point, I'm going to say Gilbert Arenas is making a point from where I sit. So however you personally feel about these niggas, separate that from the conversation of what's going on. That's what I do with my platform. I will tell you this is how I feel about a nigga, but in this conversation that we having, we're going to get some facts out. This is a fact. We just went and watched the context. Kwame Brown, and that's maybe later on he did, from what we watched, Kwame Brown was not answering any of the grievances that he brought up. This was an opportunity he had. He said, you saying I brought you my agent, and alluding to the fact like, hey, nigga, you did some slick shit by bringing me your agent or something like that. Okay, he said, I brought you my agent, so what? What does that mean? I brought you my agent, what are you saying? He had the opportunity to ask him or answer that. He did not answer that. He also asked him about the benching. You said I had you benched. Gilbert, that was Kwame's Brown, because the thing is, these are the grievances of why Kwame Brown has said he doesn't want Gilbert Arenas to speak on him. You cost me money. You had me benched. You told them you would have drafted a white boy instead of me. And you did something with the agent. You fucked up my money. He's not explaining any of that. He's not explaining any of that. He's not explaining it. He's not addressing it. He had plenty of time. Y'all hear? They sat there for 5 minutes and went back and forth. Gilbert Arenas stayed on topic. Let's talk about the problem. Kwame Brown on here, and he's not answering. So if you can't see that, then you just not ready to have the conversation. Now, this is not personal with Kwame Brown. I'm going off of this clip. He might have some personal issues that he really doesn't want to talk about, or he might just not like Gilbert and be like, nigga, you can't do no good in my eyes. And that's what it seems like from where I sit. He feels, because he called him a slimy nigga, he called him a snake, and he's like, hey, bro, you a slime ass nigga, you a snake, da-da-da-da. Whether you don't like his personality, if you feel like he whitewashed, you feel like he this or that, you have to be able to provide what he did to you as in, hey, what is your exact problem? He might, I'm not saying he ain't a snake or not. I don't know Gilbert Arenas like that, but what Kwame is saying, it don't add up. The points that he was making, he had an opportunity to address them face to face. Gilbert Arenas said, tell me, nigga. Let's go to a little bit more and then we'll.
I think he was asking you, so what's up with this here beta stuff you talking? Like the beta male shit. I think he was.
Why he's ignoring the question? The question was, did you give him my agent? First, it started off, I had him benched because I wouldn't sign with his agent. Then he narrowed that dumb shit down to, did you give me your agent number? Okay, yes. Now what? Did I have you benched? No.
Okay.
He ain't gonna ask that. He gonna jump in the Look at that question.
nigga probably ain't gonna be able to get it up tonight. Keep talking about a man all day. Wearing
Why
my
you care about what I'm gonna get up?
Nigga, you sitting here. Why you worry about who you look better than, nigga? You talking like you look better than another grown man.
I gave you my agent's number.
Man, you a weirdo, nigga. Every time you get off, all I'm saying is this. This is the long and short of it. You know Chill Gill. You the baddest motherfucker in the lane. You scored 60 points on Kobe. Why you keep talking about a bust?
When did I call your bus?
I don't talk about that. I'm saying when they ask you a question about another man that asks you not to talk about me, because the way you're gonna frame your answer is nowhere like I'm gonna frame it. So I asked you nicely. Me and you wasn't beefing. Me and you wasn't talking. When I got into it with Jack and all them, you were left out the equation, were you not?
Yes.
So then when they asked you a question about Kwame Brown, all I asked you to do was, fuck how nice you think you saying it, nigga. I don't agree with you. Giving a white boy my pick that I work for, nigga, ain't that nice to me, motherfucker. And I got my right to have my opinion on that. Just like you have a right to say the dumb shit you said. But I asked you not to talk about me. So I don't answer no Gilbert question. So why can't you go to that? Have them white boys, tell them white boys this. The next time y'all ask me a question about Kwame, I will not answer. And I guarantee they'll fire your bitch ass.
What was the question? What was the question, Kwame?
The only lane you got is answering questions about other men.
What was the question
they asked you about Kwame. They asked you about Kyrie. They asked you about other black men. Why don't you answer no motherfucking questions about Aaron Rodgers, you dumbass nigga? Why don't you answer questions about Tom Brady? You a
my show. Stay on what we're talking about. Stop adding Tom Brady and all of that.
Gives Gilbert what gives a gun-toting dumb son bitch that put guns in the locker room the credibility to talk about anybody? And why don't you answer questions about white boys, nigga? You can't get it through your fucking numbskull that I can't.
How do you watch my show, Kwame?
Okay. I'll keep it real, y'all. Kwame is not, he's not a good debater, fam. It is what it is. I fuck with Kwame Brown, but Kwame, I will tell you to your face, I have reacted to a lot of your content. I fuck with Kwame Brown channel. I've subscribed to it. I've reacted to it. I don't get the money off the videos usually because all of them are I don't get paid for it. It helps my platform for sure, but he cursed so goddamn much, everything get demonetized. So I don't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, like on Kwame Brown content, because it's like he cussed so damn much, and then I curse too. So my monetization level is not very high on YouTube with the videos. You know what I'm saying? But I am thankful for the money that I do make on YouTube when I make content. But a lot of times it takes forever for them to monetize the video, and then because they got to review it. And then when they finally fucking review it, I need to look up how I can fix that. It's like I didn't already had like views on it, and I didn't get paid for any of those views. So Kwame, you were asked direction questions. Yeah, my videos are not made for kids. I put that on there. My videos are not made for kids. I got to figure out some other things to see what's going on. But Gilbert Arenas has gave him multiple chances. We're not giving him chances. He's trying to get to the butt of the problem, but Kwame Brown is not answering the questions. He doesn't want Gilbert Arenas to speak on him at all. And that's your right as a man. But neither time that I've heard him speak on Kwame Brown, he didn't say anything disrespectful. He still said you're going to get drafted at the top on the Vlad interview. Vlad didn't even ask him. They were talking about the draft, and Vlad just threw it out there. You know, Kwame Brown went number one in that draft, and ultimately he didn't live up to the expectations. And then Gilbert Arenas was like, well, if he cleaned it up like, hey, well, nah, man, to be honest, he still goes top three regardless. He still goes top three regardless because the draft is what's ready for that time and that standpoint of the draft. And when he was on All the Smoke, he said this right here. He hasn't said, he hasn't said hey, say, bro, you are this and this and that. So all of this is, you know, y'all are talking about, see, I don't know if you were here, Cole, of sitting and playing in 6 games. I'm not saying I agree with everything Gilbert Arenas says or does, fam, but that's not the conversation. We're talking about why you're mad about what he said about you. Why are you mad at him? You said you don't want the man to speak on you, but he's only spoken highly of you. Whatever Gilbert Arenas did or said in the past about something that has nothing to do with this topic, there's nothing to do with this topic. He said that this man gets paid to talk about men all day. He runs a sports show. He has to talk about men. He's on a sports show. He has to talk about men. I run a platform that is about rap, hip-hop, sports, life. I have to talk about men. Women who run shows, they talk about women. This is what podcasting is. This is what YouTubing is. You have to talk about men. You're talking about men in sports. You're talking about men in sports. He's not talking about Kwame Brown as a person. He was talking about him as a basketball player. He has never called him a bust. Lost knowledge, you want to call in? Oh, okay. Cullen. My bad, Cole. Does lost knowledge, can we y'all in, yo? Are you trying to call in lost knowledge? I would like to have a female on here. Facts. If you talk about women topics, they'll call you, they'll say you're gay. Did you want to call in lost knowledge? Or I'm gonna go and finish this topic and go to the next topic. If lost knowledge doesn't want to call in, I'll go on to the next topic in just a second. So that's all I'm saying. FYF sports debates. I'll let you come in for a second. Come drop your shit and then we'll go to the next topic. Cut your camera on for just a second, bro. Cut your camera on for a second. And then we'll let you put your shit on. And Kwame Brown can rant. It's entertaining. But this is really me responding to the people talking about I'm switching sides and da-da-da-da. The link is right there for you FF Sports Debates. FYF Sports Debates. Come in real quick. Cut your camera on real quick. If you don't want it on, you can cut it off. Okay, I'm going to bring you in then. If you don't want your camera on, cut it off, man. Okay. Yo, what's good, man?
What up, man? I just wanted you to keep cooking. I was just like, man, it's just like good to see people like breaking this down with common sense. And I hate it when people start saying when you break it down with common sense, they try to label it as hate just because you don't completely agree.
You're dick riding him now. Or a nigga told me, man, you switch sides on Kwame. What, nigga?
Yeah.
Like, I never chose a side, nigga. Like, what is you talking about? Shout out to Kwame Brown. I fuck with Kwame Brown. I'm subscribed. But I'm not choosing sides, my nigga. I don't even know these dudes. Like, so now what you saying? Where you from,
It was just
man?
it's just like, man, I was having conversations on different platforms, and you got people treating this like it's Bloods versus the Crips or something. It's just like, bro, it's just breaking down, you know, a so-called beef between two basketball players. It's like, you know, whether you agree with one person or not, it's like there's so many feelings involved. But I was just saying, it's good to just see somebody breaking this down with just logic and common sense, man, and just calling it what it is, man. But, you know, I'm going to let you cook, man. I ain't trying to take up too much time on your platform. Just let you know, man, salute.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to stay on here. You cool?
No, I can stay on and cook. You know, I ain't doing nothing. You know.
Okay. Well, now, so I wanted to get this. Did you watch this whole debate? Because I didn't finish watching the whole thing. Did they ever get to a point where Kwame Brown would answer the questions?
Bro, I saw the same things you saw, bro. There was never a point in time, because you got to think, I don't know if you saw it. I also had Kwame on my show with a little situation. Okay. And it was the same. It's the same thing with this man. Like, you will ask a question, and whenever he gets faced with a tough question where he has to come with a real answer, like, it's no shade towards him. It's just a man just knows, he just backs away and just starts throwing shades and shots at you, calling you out your name. And it's just like, we ain't never gonna get to a resolution if that's what it is. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I would like to do that with Kwame Brown if you want to do that, though. If you want to come on here and do that, you welcome. Kwame, if you see this, if you want to come on here and shit talk, let's do it. I'm with the shit talking. I'm with the bullshit. Like, let's go. This ain't no street beef. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I'll be telling people that.
I won't get into street beef with niggas. I won't get into gangster shit, but we'll get on here and talk some shit. Let's go. So,
big facts.
My thing is, I watched the All the Smoke podcast, and I didn't hear Gilbert Arenas say nothing negative on there. And then I watched the Vlad interview. He didn't say nothing negative. He broke it down in the best possible way that anybody can break it down. Didn't call him sorry, didn't call him trash, nothing. So to see Kwame Brown just go in on him, it's like, is it personal? And if it's personal, you should say that.
I said the same thing, bro. I was like, because I was saying on my platform, I even told Kwame this. I said, I think you a bust. I said, what Gilbert Arenas did, I said, he's given the best case that I've ever heard to get people to believe that you wasn't a bust. I said, he's actually putting a logical argument out there with regards to basketball as to why people shouldn't consider you a bust. But yet he just went out and just attacked and bashed it, man, like that. And I was like, where did that come from? Like, other than just trying to force a beef or issue, I don't know where it came from. I never understood it. So it definitely has to stem from something that happened that we don't know about. Maybe Gilbert Arenas really took his girl or something like that. I don't know. But it can't be basketball.
And I'm saying on a basketball, he's never talked about Kwame Brown's personal life.
No, he never did.
He never said nothing about you personal. He never said anything about your lifestyle. He never said anything about, it's all basketball. And, you know, Kwame Brown said, you talk about other men. You get paid to talk about other men. I'm like, bro, he's a sports analyst, bro.
The funny thing is, if you actually watch Gilbert's videos, he actually big ups all the players, and he goes at the white GMs and the people in the media that be trying to tear down the players. Like, if you actually watch what Gil say, like, he actually protects the players.
Yeah, because he was a player at one point, and I think that's why he didn't let Vlad shit on Kwame Brown, because he's a former player.
Yeah.
He's a former player. Like, I'm not gonna let you shit on him, man, because I used to play ball too, and then you didn't play ball. So I'm not gonna let you get on here and just say he's wild and bad in front of me, not in front of me when I used to be a player myself. I think that basketball players, it takes a certain type of person and player to do that. Remind you, all the smoke happened before the rants. And before all the rants, Gilbert Arenas stood up for him before it was a viral moment.
Yeah.
It wasn't viral. Gilbert Arenas stood up for him when this wasn't even a discussion. He could have easily went along with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson and said, oh, man, that nigga was a bust, man. That nigga was trash. I played with that nigga. He ain't have shit. He couldn't hoop. He ain't do this. He ain't do that. He didn't even jump on he was like, nah, nigga, I'm not gonna let y'all shit on this dude. So that's like a smack in the face, fam, when I'm not shitting on you. And then you just say, well, fuck you too, nigga. And it's kind of like, you kind of feeling like, it's kind of feel like you know, it's kind of feeling like you just on some, I don't like none of you niggas that's part of the in crowd, so fuck y'all, period. Or the niggas that hang with the niggas I don't like, fuck y'all. And that's a very childish mentality to have if that's how you feel.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a personal problem about things he's done in his life, his past, the guns, the females, the comments, I don't agree with that shit either. But that's not the conversation we're having right now.
Facts. That is facts right there.
That's all that is, bro. And we could talk. I like to talk, so I would be talking about this shit all day. Y'all go watch the Vlad interview. Y'all watch that interview. Gilbert Arenas was. We've seen him be childish online. We've seen him do crazy shit online. We've seen him be an asshole online. He's responded fairly well with Kwame Brown, and Kwame Brown pushed him to the point to get back into his asshole mode. Now I'm here for the show. I'm still tapped into Kwame Brown channel, and I still will watch the content when I have time, and it's a good topic to speak on everything. I want to see it. I want to laugh. He's funny. Same thing with Gilbert Arenas. If he creates a YouTuber, I follow him on Instagram. Same thing. Somebody told me, I don't know how true it was, he shouted me out in one of his videos. I don't know if that's true, though. They said it's live from the other day. He shouted me out on. I don't know though. I don't know if that was factual. Somebody put it in my comments.
Kwame Brown?
Yeah, I don't know if it's true though.
I don't know. I watch his content here and there.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's seen it. I'm saying that to say if anybody's seen it, tell me, because I appreciate a bigger platform shouting me out regardless of my opinion on an action. If you shout me out and you got a big ass platform, I'm thankful, bro, because nigga, where I'm from, it's hard to get a nigga that stay down the street from you to like a picture.
Man, you ain't lying.
Watch a video, you know what I'm saying? Or a nigga that been knowing you your whole life to fuck with you on your brand. So anybody, if he shouted me out, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. Like, I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But what you was gonna say, my boy?
I just wanted to leave everybody with the fact that, look, disagreeing is not hate, y'all. Exactly. You know, look, the man's just putting the facts as they laid out. He's watching the video and he's just giving his own opinion of it. And so if you are a Kwame Brown fan or supporter, don't be running back to Kwame, because this is what you'll have, and this is what stirs up all this contentious stuff. Don't be running back saying, oh, he was dishing you, he had FYF on, because a lot of people know I've made videos on Kwame. I've called him a bust. Okay. But like, my opinions on Kwame it ain't his opinions, right?
What's your channel, bro?
What'd you say?
FYF Sports Debates. FYF. Now
hold on,
channel. FYF Sports Debates.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm gonna subscribe to you. I didn't even know. Okay, but I'm on you.
Yeah, I've been checking you out for a minute. I think I found your channel through the algorithm probably like a couple months ago.
The Joe Budden stuff?
And that wasn't even the Joe Budden stuff. I forgot what it was, but I know I would chime in and listen.
Yeah, I appreciate you tapping in. I tap in on so much shit, man. Anything could have brought you in here. I'll be all over the place with you.
Yeah, I be liking your take on a lot of these things, man, because it's like it's kind of the same way I think about some of these things. Even though it kind of looks and sounds like we might have came up in two different types of environments, you know. Yeah. But again, our outlook on certain things comes from a similar approach. So I definitely appreciate your content, bro. Keep doing what you do.
Where you from?
I'm from Indiana, Indianapolis.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Shout out to the Nap, man.
Yeah, when I hooped in Chicago. So, like I said, man, I've been all over the place. I'm out on the West Coast right now.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to the West Coast, man. We rocking. What part of the West Coast you in?
I'm in Arizona.
Oh, you in Arizona? Okay. Well, yeah. I'm following your channel, man. You know, maybe we'll get some content in one day, bro. Like some real life content anytime you're on here. If it's some sports shit or you want to tap in and put your standpoint on it, we can do it, man. I'm with it.
I'm gonna drop my number for you in the private chat. Just hit me up.
Okay, bet. And also, if you want to, I'll come on your shit and pop some shit for sure.
Let's do it, man.
Let me know. I'm ready. Bet.
I got you. I'm gonna drop that number in there. I'm driving right now, so let me get back to focusing on this road. But we gonna chop it up later.
For sure.
I got you.
All right. So that's that with that, man. It's no hate toward Kwame Brown. I know y'all want to call Big Ed a side switcher, dick rider, bro. That is not what the case is, dog. So we gonna get to the next situation. Go to the next topic here. What was I going to next? I be forgetting. I be having all the shit. I'm gonna say the Joe Budden stuff for the last of the show because I know we're gonna be on that forever. I can go through the other stuff in a couple minutes. Drakeo the Ruler. Condolences to the family of Drakeo the Ruler. I was a fan of the music of Drakeo the Ruler. I jammed him a lot. I put a lot of my homies on Drakeo the Ruler. I was tapped in on him before he went to prison. And I mean, before he went to jail and everything like that, I was rocking with Drakeo the Ruler. I was a fan of the music, most definitely. I liked what Stink Team was doing musically and shit and how they was grinding. I'm a fan of music. TMZ put out some news yesterday. And let me put that on the screen for y'all to see. That his family or his mom, I don't know why they ain't pulling the pictures up. Can y'all see that? Y'all probably can't see it that good. Oh, I ain't even sharing it. My bad. Hold on real quick. Let me share it. Hold on. I still got to get more savvy with this shit, bro. I got to get more savvy with it. To make it move smooth. I know, man. I'm working on it. So this is the report that came out yesterday, and they don't have the picture on here. And I'll read it to y'all. It says, Drakeo the Ruler family can't cover funeral costs, wants to use his money. It says, Drakeo the Ruler's family says it can't afford to bury him in a coffin. Say they're asking a court to give them access to his coffers. According to new legal documents obtained by TMZ, the rapper's mother says she just can't foot the bill for his funeral, which she is pegging at just under $52,000. She'd like to cover it with money from Drakeo's estate, but she can't access his assets without a court order. In the docs, Drakeo's mom says her late son's assets should be at least $2 million, and she's asking the court to let her dip into those funds to say goodbye to her son with a proper burial. She adds the memorial she's planning will be full of dignity, style, and grace. As we reported, Drakeo was fatally stabbed in the neck last month. We know about that. I don't like this report. Switchblade sister, you're jumping to conclusions. And I won't put what you put on the screen because that's what they wanted us to do when they put this report out. Whether she can pay for the funeral or not, whether she made that up or not, that doesn't mean he didn't have money. That doesn't mean his mom didn't have money in her bank account. That doesn't mean, for all we know, Drakeo the Ruler could have been just cashing his mom out $5,000 a month after buying her a house, after buying her a car, and then he give her spending money every month. Remember, Drakeo the Ruler is an independent rapper. Now, true, we should all have life insurance. This is a fact, but some of us don't. But that's one of those things where a lot of people are walking around with no life insurance. That don't mean that he ain't got money put up. He got money in the bank. She's asking for the assets. That money is for his month, for his funeral. They posted this story, and I think Switchblade's sister probably didn't think it all the way through. They posted it because they want those type of discussions. We have a rapper who's flashy, getting money, got a name, and he can't pay for his funeral. It's a thing of manipulation to us. They want us to know. Exactly. Jim Rat said, you're a licensed, I don't know, Jim Rat be trolling sometime, but till I know, a funeral is, I've heard 10 to 15,000. But her wanting to get her son's money, I mean, she threw the funeral in there, funeral or not. It's her, that's her son. The family gets it. The family gets the money. They have a kid. They have a kid. He has a son. His mother will now have responsibility for his son. His mother will have responsibility for his son, if I'm not mistaken. He has a son. Do y'all think his brother doesn't have $10,000 to pay for a funeral? Do y'all think they got homies that don't have $10,000 to pay for a funeral? You got to think these things through. I don't know what happened with the jury or anything like that. The nigga had well over 10,000 on his wrist on the street value. So they could go sell that on the street to a jeweler for 10,000, what he had on his wrist and on his neck. If we got to bury him, we could go to a jeweler and say, here you go. This is $10,000. Oh, hey, we need 10 for this watch, 5 for this, 5 for this. And we go from there. We go from there. I like what AC said. Y'all ruled out this possibility. They not broke, fam. But his mother will raise him. His mother will have to raise his son also because, to be clear, she, like this right here, what he said, this is a very high possibility. The baby mama and the family might not be on good terms. She might try to go get it. But that's none of our business. That's none of our business. Just understand that. That's none of our business. We don't know what he did for his mama. We don't know none of that. None of that is a report. But when you put it out there like this, it go like that. Also, the family did respond and say, hey, man, I'm talking about it to correct the people, dick eater. You've been in here doing dick eating the whole time, boy. Been doing a lot of dick eating. Shut the fuck up. Damn, is it raining? Fuck. I just want to put that out there. I just want to put that shit out there, man. Just to put some respect on the situation. Just to put some respect on that situation that ain't really none of our business. I don't like how it got put out. From what I saw, that family wanted the world to know everything is good. He's taken care of. and he will be buried, and it ain't none of that going on or no shit like that, man. That's what I'm just saying. But God bless Drakeo the Ruler's soul. Condolences to his family, most definitely. Let's get into what else did I have on the menu? Antonio Brown. Now, Antonio Brown has completely changed the dynamics of this conversation, dog. I am going to say this. He still had an opportunity with me as far as, hey, fam, I don't know what happened on the sideline. You said this happened. The coach said that's not what's happened. That's not what happened. He went on to this podcast, and this is sometimes why they don't want people doing interviews and shit like that. This is why they don't want people doing interviews and shit like that sometimes when there's things going on, investigations and just certain shit. So this podcast is called, and I mean it's the Full Sin Podcast. So the title is Antonio Brown on his friendship with Tom Brady and why he really left the game. I downloaded the song, posted the song, all that shit. So I don't know where the clips are in here, but we'll play a little bit of it.
But you know, everyone loves some fries or McFlurry every now and then.
100%.
You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? But I would use that as an analogy to say if you wasn't able to do your job, pretty much.
100%.
If you can't do your job, you have the right to not to be able to do your job, you know. And prior to the game, I know you guys seen the text message that went out that showed I communicated with the coach in regards. You guys follow football, you notice I didn't practice Thursday, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you know, I was questionable for the game. So these guys was all aware. But I think, you know, when, you know, I make things look easy, I handle things with poise, like you just asked me, Bob. How is it like to deal with so many people hating you and being able to handle it? Bench, I'm telling them, like, yo, my ankles is done, man. That's all I got. The guy said, get the fuck out of here. And said, you're done with cutting his throat. Mm-hmm. At that point, bro, I'm taking your fucking logos off. I don't want to wear that shit. I'm out of here. Then you got freaking the whole MetLife Stadium. I was feeling like fabulous. How I handle myself. So in the midst of the game, these guys telling me get in. I'm already on the bench. I'm telling them, like, yo, my ankles is done, man. That's all I got. The guy said, get the fuck out of here. And said, you're done with cutting his throat. Mm-hmm. At that point, bro, I'm taking your fucking logos off. I don't want to wear that shit. I'm out of here. Then you got freaking the whole MetLife Stadium. I was feeling like fabulous, one of the famous rapper guys.
Shout out to Bird though. Appreciate the donation, man. That's love, my boy. That's love, man. That's love. I need to figure out how to put my shit, because I don't be wanting the Cash App shit to sit on the screen the whole time. And I really don't be trying to push people to give donations. But if you want to give a donation, man, appreciate it. Don't send heavy donations to the super chat, though, because YouTube takes, like, from what I heard, like 50, 60% of that shit. So if you do want to give a donation, let me know. You know what I'm saying? But it's still love, though. It's still love. You know what I'm saying? But I got a Cash App, too. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to send something there, man. Nobody begged their fans for money, Switchblade sister. Nobody asked their fans for money. That's the thing. They didn't ask us for money. They asked the bank. They asked the system, can we get to his money? They didn't do any GoFundMes. They didn't do a cookout. They didn't ask for donations. Now you good, bro. Bird, though, you don't have to send nothing to the cash app, bro. You already donated. It's love, man. We here. So
they like clapping for me like I become too sexy for my shirt, Bob.
Yeah, we saw that fucking post. Maybe we saw that post because you know what it is. I think you're a secret fucking genius.
I've actually seen this podcast
behind this play too, because guess what? I'm assuming that your streams went up too with your rap show.
Nah. I just got a good team of people that love me, man. No matter the hate. My guy Roy at Video does a great job with making sure my screaming, making sure the drops. Like I'm not going around uploading DSPs. I got a guy work at Video. You know, those guys do that for me, represent me in those regards, and I'm just grateful for a great team. You know, I supposed to be here today at 12. I was waiting for my Fashion Nova gear. I got a big deal coming, some big things coming up with them.
So by the way, Fashion Nova, real quickly though, because I keep hearing Fashion Nova. Josh Gordon, the guy that I'm close with, do a lot of work with and whatnot. He just did a little deal with Fashion Nova. What are you repping this? What
but he's not doing the AB deal. Don't get it twisted.
I know, all right. We understand. He's not on your level yet, all right?
Listen,
don't be bashing my guys.
Listen, it's not about levels. It's about position in the world where we at right now. You see?
All right.
I didn't say Logan Paul podcast. You know?
Yeah.
I know what I mean? You gotta respect people for who they are. I'm not trying to be a comparable or compete. You feel me?
But what is it you got on? Is this all Fashion Nova?
Nah, this Fashion. I'm supposed to have on Fashion Nova. This right here, this is.
So I'm fucking things up right now.
Yeah, you fucking it all.
All right, well, we can edit it later. We can always figure it out.
Hey, he really kind of said some live shit right there, though. Antonio Brown saying some real shit right there, bro. Like, hey, my nigga. Yeah, nigga, like, nah, nigga, we not finna say nothing about this brand. Now, this is an expensive brand, Palm Angels, that he got on. It's a designer in LA, if I'm not mistaken, out of California. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I think it's an American designer, though. But I see a lot of people wear it. I know it's not cheap. I know it costs money to have on Palm Angels and everything like that. So, he's like, nah, we not saying nothing about this. I'm wearing this shit, but nigga, I'm shouting out Fashion Nova because I get paid by them. Ain't nothing wrong with shouting on nobody's shit for free, because I would do it. But he like, hold on, nigga, I paid for this. I'm not going to pay for your shit. I get paid for this shit. I don't get paid for this shit. I drop racks for this fit. So I'm modeling they shit. I'm going to keep the contention and make the people happy who are paying me. They want to attach their brand with my name. Also, he telling them, hey, man, I didn't come on y'all podcast and talk about, because they shouted out Josh Gordon, which I wouldn't trip myself. But then he like, bro, you talking about Josh Gordon deal. Let's talk about me, nigga. I don't come on y'all show and talk about Logan Paul podcast. But me personally, I don't trip like that. But the way he putting it, because it's a money breakdown in business, I get it. I get it to a certain extent.
Had to fuck up.
Good.
Dealing with a lot of fuck ups lately. You know?
All right, so back to this little thing here, because the viral video was the whatever was taking his shirt off. Mike Evans came over. What did Mike say to you?
Well, my teammates, OJ the Juice Man, OJ Howard, these guys come over like, hey, B, don't do it, man, don't do it. We need you. You great. We love you, man. And imagine your head coach, the guy that you talked to before the trip, that you just told, Coach, I can't run full speed, man. My ankle's fucked. He's like, hey, man, we need you, man. He put it in capital letters. We're not resting before the playoffs.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Bro, do you even know what a deltoid ligament is?
I have no idea.
Come on, who got the Googles? What are all these screens? You can
pull some deltoid ligaments. Pull it up, please. Please.
Wow. When did that injury start to like?
Bro, listen, I injured myself during the season, October 10th, man. And
There's probably a
Come
lot.
on, you don't understand what
the other side does.
exactly that made me get to that point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would.
Imagine
feel
you came, you felt super disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
The coach just told you, get the fuck out of here. The police escort, like,
AB, I wonder. I've seen on your Instagram that you don't follow Tom Brady. I
wanted to get to this point. I'm glad I found it. Tom Brady. The Tom Brady point. I wanted to get to this point because I want to listen to this in context with y'all because this changes the things that got put out that he said will change the context of everything, bro. And I don't know for sure. I want to make sure that it's not, what I think he really said or what they said he said. So let's go there. Shout out to my guy Bird, though. I'm going to remove this thing so they can see better. That boy say he taking a part out of Sauce Walker book. Hope for the best. Shout out to Walk, man. Shout out to everybody coming in. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel too. All my first timers. If you're a first timer, let us know, man. Let us know if you're a first timer here. Appreciate you tapping in, most definitely, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you stay on your pivot, man. We gonna get some people in here to talk a little bit before I dip out.
But why don't you follow Tom Brady? Is there something?
No, it's not personal, man. Tom is actually my friend, one of my close friends. But like Ball was saying, what are you saying? I work at McDonald's. You see what I'm saying? Some people have a different definition of friend. Because when I say I'm your friend, that means I got your back. I mean, to me though, that's what a friend means. But a friend is not like that in this world and how we live in. And we play professional sports. Like, not everybody in sports going to be your friend. Tom Brady's my friend. Why? Because I'm a good football player. He need me to play football, right? These guys called me to win the Super Bowl, not for the toilet bowl. They didn't say, AB, we having problems with the toilet over here in Tampa. You think you could flush the shit down and help us out? No, they called me and said, hey, AB, we need you to win the Super Bowl because Tom Brady saw me come to the Pats and run through those guys. The Patriots run a good system with practice and details, and he learned that AB is a professional. No matter what you say about AB, AB put his heart on the line. AB know to play when it's fourth down because he was studying up all night. He know the two huddle. I can count on him. But that's on the football field.
So as a person with you and Tom, you wouldn't consider him your friend, or would you consider?
Now you're taking it too far. I just said people got different meanings of friendship. Like when I used the example and said Bob was on the fries, he thought I was disowning him, saying he worked for McDonald's. I wasn't saying that. I was using the analogy to say if we're running a business and I need you to be on this and you can't be on this.
What do you think, AB? What do you think AB makes Tom so good? What makes him the greatest quarterback?
Listen, we talking about principles. Now you talking about what makes Tom so good.
Yeah.
Tom can't do nothing by himself. He got to play on a team. This is a football game. That's what the world was coming, man. I just watched TV and they say the coach just lied and said AB never told me about an injury. Then I put up the text. It's still negativity on my name. I just watched Aaron Rodgers say a guy's a dummy. Then everybody say, yeah, the guy's a dummy. So you guys tell me. I'm here to figure out what it is and what's going on and why is it like this way, because it's what.
Hey, I hope y'all taking in what he's saying, because through the headlines, I was confused. This nigga is speaking gospel right now. This nigga speaking the gospel right now. AB speaking the gospel. This some real shit he's saying. I'm not talking about his actions. I'm not talking about what happened. I'm talking about the shit that he's saying and what he telling them. That nigga saying the realest shit, bro. He's saying the realest shit. This ain't hating. See, some of y'all ain't might have ain't lived enough life or understand what the nigga's saying. Like, he's speaking that real, and the headlines is putting it out like he disrespecting Tom Brady or he downplaying Tom Brady.
What it is right now.
Right. I just don't think nobody's been in your position. So nobody knows really. Like, not a lot of people get to live the AB life. So it's hard to kind of figure out.
It's not simple, man. Imagine someone that's thought your character. These guys called me to win the Super Bowl after a suspension. I come and help them do that. If Tom Brady's my boy, why am I playing for earnest salary?
Right.
You my boy though, right?
Right.
Gronkowski is boy, right?
Right.
How much did he get paid?
Significant amount.
All right. So why is AB on the prove-it deal? Who's better than me over there? Let's be real.
Right. But
no, let's not be right. Let's be honest.
I'll be real.
I'll be real. Who is the best guy over there? AB. Since you guys know football, who is it?
For sure. Who's the best guy over and that team?
No, AB. Football, receiver-wise, who is the guy that get it popping?
I mean, I think it's a combination of all you guys. I think it was AB.
Nomination now.
Dude, I've always said, for me, I've watched you
play. But you got a right to your opinion, bro. I'm not trying to force your opinion.
I'm just a diehard Brady fan.
Listen, man, it is what it is. It's not about being a fan. It's about being the realistic humanity.
Oh, that nigga told you something. I'm just a Brady fan. Okay. I get it now. I thought he was kind of shitting on Tom Brady's legacy. And when he said these things, football is a team sport, meaning Tom Brady needs somebody to catch the ball to score a touchdown, which is a fact. Tom Brady is the GOAT. He ain't say Tom Brady is the motherfucking GOAT. But if he ain't got nobody to throw the ball to, he ain't got a receiver to run the route and learn the route to perfection. You got to have a decent receiver, bro. You can't throw the ball to nobody who can't catch. You cannot throw the ball to somebody who can't catch. Football is a team sport. Most definitely, Tom Brady is the best football player. He's the GOAT, undeniably. But you still can't throw the ball to somebody that can't catch. Football's a team sport.
What is it about, bro? A Brady fan, Brady can't do shit by himself. But you guys gonna make it seem like he just this horror guy. Bro, we're all humans, bro. We all depending on someone else to do the job. Just like you show, you depending on the video team.
Yeah, AB, pop your shit.
Team, you count on people to set this up.
Right.
So you don't think he helped you at all, Brady?
Now you saying who helped? Listen, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that what's the realistic of right now. How did he help me? What, did he help my career to come back?
No,
because
they
like
helped
you
him. Stay at his house and shit. And
bro, stay at his house. I got my own money, bro. You guys know who I am?
I like the fact that
I don't even stay at no one house. I got my own house. Guys do that to influence you guys in the public.
That's what I'm saying. They talking about that nigga told this nigga AB, you stayed in his house? The nigga, what? Nigga? That nigga say, nigga, I got my own money, nigga. Man, you stayed in his house, nigga. What, nigga? Like, huh? Bro, y'all niggas don't get it, bro. Y'all don't get it. This is separation. This is why I tell people, move your nigga. Mike Evans and Gronk is nowhere near AB level of receiving, fam. They not on AB level when it comes to playing receiver, dog. Y'all don't get it. Some of y'all ain't woke enough. Some of y'all ain't lived enough to get what this man's saying. You telling me you stayed with the man, nigga. I can go buy my own house cash right now, nigga. I got my own crib, nigga. Bro, he could go get a high rise in Tampa downtown for probably $2,500 a month. That ain't shit. Nigga, don't talk to me about staying with a nigga like I don't got nowhere to stay. Gronk is not a wide receiver, fam. A wide receiver and a motherfucking tight end have different roles, bro. Hold on just a second. Gronk is number 2, number 3. Y'all don't get it. Tom Brady is the GOAT, fam. That wasn't a downplay to Gronkowski. He's saying, I'm the best on the field. I'm the best on the field. I'm a wide receiver. Gronk is a tight end. Y'all trying to make it into competition instead of listening to the conversation. This ain't about da-da-da. He didn't downplay them. He said, I'm the best on the field. Because AB played football. Y'all don't, obviously. Y'all comparing a tight end to a wide receiver now? Really? In football? These are 2 different positions, 2 different schemes. They serve 2 different purposes on the field. Grunt can't fuck with AB. We not talking, bro. You're talking about, now you're changing the context to most receivers. Da-da-da-da. This is why I'm good at what I do. This is why I'm that nigga. Because I know how to research, and if I make a mistake, I'll come back and say I'm wrong. And then I'll come back and say, okay, this is what I thought. This is why I fucked up at. But we're talking about a wide receiver, and we're talking about a tight end, 2 different things. So Gronk just about done AB in his prime. That's what y'all saying, right? Dude said Gronk's stats are better than most wide receivers. We're talking about Antonio Brown, fam. We're not talking about most wide receivers. Now we changing the shout out to my boy Tyson Garcia. AB's a great talent, but he's hard to deal with. How many? But that's not what the conversation is. Gronkowski is that nigga. Well, he's that white guy, but you know what I'm saying in hip hop lingo. He in black African American lingo. He that nigga. In African American hip African American lingo, Gronkowski that nigga. Salute him. Nigga done caught plenty touchdown, made plenty plays, then went in and did this shit. Nigga, a motherfucking soldier on that field, nigga. We ain't taking that shit from that nigga. But, nigga, AB special, nigga. He just as special. For the people who want to talk stats, Gronkowski has 9,149 career receiving yards. 9,149. That's a lot. That's great. You that nigga. $9,000 yards. Get it. And this wasn't even what this conversation was for, but y'all brought it here. 93 touchdowns. 93 touchdowns. 92 touchdowns. Antonio Brown. My boy ASAP 23 is a real asshole. I like assholes, though, because you make this motherfucking show good. And I'm calling you an asshole because you're trying to stand on your point when you know you're wrong. Antonio Brown got 15,000 yards, man. 15,000 fucking receiving yards. That's 6,000 more. And you sit up there and compared a touchdown difference that he would have possibly got within the next season. He gonna catch that nigga in touchdowns if he wasn't doing this right here or if he didn't miss all that other time, fam. I fuck with you, though, ASAP 23, because you fucking with the platform. and I appreciate you watching. Nigga, I got 6,000, 7,000 more receiving yards than you, and you play more football than me, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. He got drafted in 2010. They both came out 2010. But I got 7,000 more yards than you. And actually, Antonio Brown has 89 touchdowns. Gronk has 93. Antonio Brown has 89 career touchdowns, fam. Over 12,000. My bad. Hold on. Still more. Hold on, real quick. Y'all got me up here looking up stats. Well, I'm looking at it, say 15,000. When I type in AB career yards, it says 15,353. Now you're changing the conversation, fam. He was the best receiver on that team this year when it came to athleticism, speed, and where are y'all getting y'all shit from, bro? We came in, y'all said check the stats by year. The fuck are y'all talking about? We came in the game at the same time. Y'all said the nigga is better. You're sounding like a fucking hater. Get your shit together. You can look up, it says they came in 2010. You type in AB touchdowns, unless the way I'm looking at on Google is wrong, on the yards, it says 15,353. We're talking about career. Grunt gets hurt a lot. It doesn't matter when, bro, you're proving the point of y'all are trying to argue me down about AB. We talking about his talent now, not what he has to do with the team. AB didn't really become a star until like 2012. Bro, he got drafted in 2010. What the fuck does that matter when I have the nigga y'all compared me to? I have 6,000 more yards receiving than him. Y'all talking about who's a better wide receiver right now. Bro, what's the average fucking football career? Because y'all starting to piss me off because y'all sounding like haters, dog. Let me help y'all stop hating. Let me help y'all stop hating. The average football career is 5 years. That's the average football career, 5 years. He is now in his 11th to 12th year. 11th to 12th. And y'all talking about who better on the field now. Nigga, I done already caught 15,000 yards, fam. I'm finna move on because this ain't gonna be a conversation that's gonna go with it because y'all pissing me off, bro. Y'all are starting to piss me off. He's number 25 on the overall database. I just want the yards. They keep giving me this fucking database thing. I'm just trying to go by the yards. Okay, here we go. Why they saying 15? Hold on, let me see how many yards he got. I could be wrong on that 15,000. But anyway, he still beats that nigga, whatchamacallit. Okay, he got 12,000. I don't know why I say 15. How many does Gronk have? Y'all right. I'm wrong. I apologize. He has 12,000. He got 9,000. 614 catches, which is a hell of a great career, and it's lit and it's popping. Respect to Gronkowski, man. You a Hall of Famer, and you deserve that. You earned that. But y'all are comparing a tight end to a motherfucking wide receiver, fam. That shit makes entirely no sense. None. What did Misty ask? What she asked? I ain't see it. Y'all tripping. So I just want y'all to understand that, fam. Don't compare these two dudes. Two different. He never shitted on his team, but they trying to put it out. I called you an asshole because you just trying to argue me instead of just admitting that you was wrong, bro. And you trying to talk around the topic. That's an asshole move. I shouldn't call you that, though. But it's like when I talk to men and then I got you like we having a debate and you start talking about shit that has nothing to do with what we talking about, I get offended because then I think you just don't want me to be wrong because I'm presenting you the facts. I presented you the facts that don't compare the two. He's not the same. He not on that nigga level. And then you start trying to go into, well, he's a better teammate and this and this and that. And no, fam. Don't compare these two niggas. That's disrespectful. Tim Zaylor, are you a doctor? How do you know a nigga has CTE? You a doctor? Stop looking at the fucking media, taking everything they say serious. Are you a doctor? But that was you. You introduced that, fam. ASAP 23. We're talking about the conversation. Y'all introduced the conversation of Gronk. Then I'm explaining to you about Gronk. And I ain't even finna scroll back up, fam. Because what you were doing, the way you were talking, you were steady trying to pick out flaws about AB, and that wasn't the conversation that we was having. The conversation was somebody said Gronk was better than AB. That was the conversation that started this shit. Gronk is better than AB. That was what started the conversation. And then I started explaining why he wasn't. And then y'all steady kept trying to say, oh, look, he had more touchdowns. You posted that, fam. I remember because I saw your name. You wouldn't put the touchdowns up. So you were trying to prove that Gronk was better than AB, which is not even a comparison to have because they don't play the same fucking position. And then he don't got as many yards as the nigga. Some niggas was saying that earlier. Appreciate you tapping in, though. A23, I fuck with you. I just gotta educate you. When we having certain conversations, let's keep the conversation where it's at. Now, if we're gonna change the topic and start talking in circles, wait till we get to those topics. Don't start talking in circles because you losing this particular conversation. Exactly. Do we all not know niggas that's wild and just like to do wild shit? Niggas just like to do wild shit. This is their personality. I like to say wild shit. I like to get attention. I like to go off. I'm always arguing. It's people that never played football that do wild shit. That ain't nothing wrong with them niggas. They just like to do wild shit. Quit trying to diagnose people, man. Y'all ain't never went to the fucking doctor. We'll play a little bit more. I'm gonna go to the next topic.
Like, oh, he's at Tom House. Then he may be a good guy.
Right.
But I thought he just stay at no one house. I got my own just horror guy. Bro, we all humans, bro. We all depending on someone else to do the job. Just like you show, you depending on the video team, the
football is a team sport, bro. Let's keep it in context of what this shit even started from. Tom Brady don't get touchdowns without somebody to throw it to. He don't catch touchdowns without a good quarterback to throw him the ball. You don't get the touchdown without a good lineman. He's saying it's a team sport. They acting like nigga. Low quality wide receivers don't make the cut. You got to be able to catch.
The audio team, you count on people to set this up.
Right.
So you don't think he helped you at all, Brady?
Now you saying who helped? Listen, I'm not saying
they changing the conversation. You don't think he helped you at all?
I'm saying what's the realistic of right now. How did he help me? Would he help my career to come back?
No,
because
like
they helped
you
him.
stay at his house and shit. And
bro, stay at his house. I got my own money, bro. You guys know who I am?
Hey, so y'all know who I am, man. Tell them niggas, AB. Nigga, tell them niggas, nigga. Talking about, man, you stayed at his house. Nigga, I got my own motherfucking house, nigga.
The
fuck is you talking about?
I got my own house. Guys do that to influence you guys in the publicly. Like, oh, he's at Tom House. Then he may be a good guy.
Right.
But I thought I was a good guy. I was a great football player. That's why you guys know me, right?
But as far as we don't get to see AB, we don't get to see the behind the scenes shit. And that's what it's
I know you guys don't.
I don't get to see the behind the scenes shit.
Somehow I'm always the guy under the scrutiny. It's always my.
I don't agree with some of the decisions that AB made. I'm not saying he don't cause off the field distractions, but when we talk in context, make sure your context is correct of what you're speaking on and making sure it's the real ideology and the real thing that went on.
Yeah, but no,
AB, I that law. Absolutely
listen,
not.
I don't need no pity parties from none of you guys. It is what it is. How I feel, I'm not having you guys dictate my position. 100%. How I feel. I'm not here. I'm here to break bread with you guys and like kumbaya.
Yes.
We we fellowshipping, but I don't need you guys that try to prove points to me or try to prove mine. I'm here to like tell you what it is, and that's what it is. You guys accept, no, or whatever.
Love it. But I do have a football question because I love that. I do have a football question though because I'm a diehard Bill Belichick fan. I grew up a fan for New England. Who's chewed you out harder at one time? Arians, Tomlin, or Belichick? Like during one moment.
Listen. I'm a special player. I'm the guy that get the ball to the end zone. Coaches don't chew me out. What they don't chew me out for? Doing my job at a high level?
Okay.
Know what they chew me out for? Oh, this guy over here said AB did that. That's what I'm getting chewed out for. He say, she say, from jealous people who not in my position.
Well, does Belichick run like a stricter camp than Arians?
Listen, like I don't play for Belichick. I don't know what his camp does. I just know the Patriot way is the way to like keep players dialed in and playing good ball. But I don't get chewed out by the coach. Like I'm one of the best players in the world.
100%.
I'm the player that make the highlight. That's why I'm the player that don't run out of gas. I'm the player that got the most energy. I'm the player with the most stamina. I'm the player with the most swag. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm the lights, I'm the electric, but you guys like these people just to switch. So they play with me on and off, but they need this type of energy to be on. That's why Tom Brady came and got AV. So let's not lose the purpose of my importance and what my role is and all of this.
Well, they need you.
And how they get treated me this way. Listen, no one need no one. But they needed me at a point when they needed to do what?
That's what I'm winning a Super Bowl.
Exactly. Then look, when I got to the team, who led the team in receptions on the back end of the year coming in as a third receiver?
Antonio Brown.
So why are people not saying that? So why am I playing for the same? Why am I playing for a prove-it deal? If it was about money, do you think I would have stayed in the game on a bad ankle?
For sure.
Yeah. Could I have a moment of silence for Antonio Brown, one of the greatest football players of all time?
Hey, I fuck with that nigga, dog. I fuck with that nigga. I'm not saying he don't got fucked up off the field behavior. No, he's proving a point, my nigga. They trying to say da-da-da-da. This has nothing to do. Does he have fucked up behavior? Yes. Does he do things that are distracting to the team? Yes. But he's saying, hey, my nigga, on that field, and you know what I'm saying, when it's time to get the job done, I do my shit. They brought me to the team because they knew I could help them win a Super Bowl. It ain't nothing else to talk about. Man, I really hate I'm going to have to dip out in a second because I really want to dive into this topic for sure. I ain't going to make it there on time to the restaurant because I really want to get on this fresh and fit. The Joe Budden breakdown. And I might just say this for later, bro. Nah, I got it in the time. I'm going to touch on it a little bit before I go. I ain't really got too much time left, on like 10 minutes. I listened to the Joe Budden podcast, and rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery. I did a live on that yesterday. Rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery. I want y'all to go watch that live if you want to. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know about Ahmaud Arbery, we watched the verdict live yesterday early when they found those 3 guys guilty. Rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery. I want to send condolences to his family again and everything. They got their verdict yesterday. 2 out of the 3 are life without parole. One of them will have opportunity at parole because he actually didn't pull the trigger. He actually didn't kill anybody, but he like helped them cover it up. He recorded shit. He the one that helped them kind of like cover it up and shit like that and everything of that nature. So he might be able to get paroled earlier and everything of that nature. But yeah, man, that's a tough situation for him. But when they shot that dude, nigga, killed that man without a weapon, you put yourself in that shit. So watch what y'all be doing, man. Whether it's right or wrong, watch who you do, watch what you do, watch who you hang around, watch what you record. So go peep the play of the situation. And when I leave Antonio Brown, I'm not saying that what Antonio Brown has done all the time is correct. I'm talking about what he's saying about conversations, how people create conversations around topics. My bad. I should have kept that up real quick. The Joe Budden podcast. This ain't the actual Joe Budden podcast from today, but it is out now. I'm going to put the Joe Budden shit in the background just to give reference and everything like that. This ain't the actual
You're looking for insurance.
Joe Budden pod. But I just want to put this back there so y'all can look at the situation. Go tap into Joe Budden, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a team thing. That's all he's saying. Like, everybody is Tom Brady. He's saying, bro, Tom Brady fucked with me because he knew I could get the job done as a wide receiver. Then the nigga brought up the house situation. Nigga, I got my own house. Nigga, what is you talking about? It ain't about who you a fan of, bro. It's about what's real. It's about what's real. So Joe Budden, and I can't really stay there much longer, but I'm going to break this down as quickly as I can. They got on the Fresh and Fit on today's show. The audio's out. I think the podcast will drop Monday. The visual will drop Monday, but it's out now. And there's a certain segment, and I'll tell y'all that segment, where they get into the Fresh and Fit stuff, and Joe Budden spoke some real shit into place. But he was uninformed, not misinformed, uninformed on a lot because he didn't do proper research. And the guys, they looked at the platform, and I think that not that they Joe Budden podcast is a lit podcast. You know, Joe, like I said in my video, Joe Budden is a faithful podcast. Joe Budden, not just urban and hip hop podcast culture in general. They don't matter how you feel about them. It don't matter if you like them or not. That's just what it is. And that's what I want my subscribers and my people to understand. Like, a person can have a characteristic about them. A person can be this way with attitude or decisions they have made. But base it off of, like, the conversation that's at hand. This conversation ain't about how you feel about Joe Budden. The conversation is about, is he one of the faces of podcasting? Yes. And not just rap and hip hop and black culture podcasting. Podcasting, period. So at the if you go listen to the audio, it's at the 137:30 mark, where Fresh and Fit saying what they start getting into that. So Joe broke down the good shit. He said that off of those statements. And I'm doing this because somebody like a Fresh and Fit or Fresh and Fit dick riders will go pick out the things that he said were wrong. Joe said that he called women night riders. He didn't. And I thought that too. What he was saying was, I'm not a night rider. A night rider is a person that dates black people, whether it be white, black, Asian, Mexican, anybody that dates somebody black, you're called the night rider. I thought he called women night rider, but either way, night rider is a disrespectful term to anybody. Most definitely, it's a disrespectful term to the person, because if a white guy is married to a black woman, you're going to call that white guy a night rider. That means you're somebody who dates black women or sleeps with black women in your case, or married to a black woman. And then you're going to have a black kid. That term of separating people by the color of their skin and dating comes from racism. It comes from, no matter how you meant it, that's what it is. That ideology, that thought process, that content means dating that somebody black is to be made fun of, or it's lower. That's why this is even a thing, because it's lower and disrespectful to be associated with somebody black in a relationship. Same thing as a nigga lover. So they kind of will, you know, when you say that, they'll try to say, well, you're taking it out of context. No, nigga, we know what you mean. We know what you mean. We know what you mean when you say that. Then you follow that up by I don't dabble in the dark. I'm not down with the brown. These are terms that come from racist slavery days, fam. So you wondering why slavery keep coming up? That's what that comes from. So they got in the conversation, and I got Kevin Samuels, or I had Kevin Samuels on my thumbnail, because some people are trying to say that them and Kevin Samuels do the same thing. No, they don't. Kevin Samuel talks about black marriage and what's the problem in the black community. Does he get disrespectful at women sometimes? Yes. Does he talk aggressive to women sometimes? Yes. But he's not shaming them because of their skin color. Those terms that Fresh and Fit use are shameful terms to women because they are black. That's the problem. And Joe didn't, on that side, he spoke on that, and Joe knows the difference. I'm just trying to help it articulate better so people won't try to pick out the things he said wrong. So that's one thing I want to say. And they said, man, they try to get a cheap payday, da-da-da, or he to make it, and da-da-da. Fresh and Fit have made it. Fresh and Fit have made it in the YouTube world. They're not trying to make it. In the YouTube community, they have made it. They are very successful. They have a consistent fan base. It don't matter who got the most numbers. If you have made it, you've made it. Made it means, hey, I pay my bills, I live my lifestyle, I make consistent money, I'm relevant, I interact with the culture. I'm relevant in the YouTube space. People react to my content just like I am right now. I react to their content. They made it. It don't matter what you thought. They made it. It don't matter about your opinion. They got over 5,000 YouTube subscribers in less than a year or around a year or 2 years. That's unheard of damn near. They did. They made it. It ain't no if they make it or they trying to get up, da-da-da. And also, I want Joe Budden and them to know, the people that watch that, them niggas have a fan base who don't give a fuck if you disrespect black women. Their fan base don't care. Understand, these fan bases that follow some of these platforms, they're not moral based. They're not based off of, do they disrespect black people? Do they mock black people? They don't care. Their fan base doesn't care about that. So it's nothing you can do. Nothing that I can do. Nothing that nobody can do. They're not going nowhere. To go somewhere, they'd have to give up or do something so egregious, and they not going to give up. Them niggas work their ass off. They get up every day and go get it. So they not going to give up. They have to do something so egregious that they can't come back from. Disrespecting black people is not egregious in this world. Because if it was, it wouldn't happen. People don't fear disrespecting black people. Because if they did, it wouldn't happen. People are not canceled for disrespecting black people or their history or slavery or anything like that. People get canceled or took down for disrespecting Asians. People get took down for disrespecting Jews. People don't get took down out their position for disrespecting black people like that. Sometimes they hit niggas' pockets. Sometimes they might fire a nigga, but they not out of here. You're not going to be out of here for disrespecting black people because this country is built off of disrespecting black people. It's not egregious. It's not this. It's not that. It's you disrespected a black person, we going to put a Band-Aid on it for a while. No, we going to punish you. It's a wound, so we going to peroxide it up, put some alcohol in it, make sure it don't get infected, put a Band-Aid on it. But once the scalp peels off and the skin comes back in, we back to regular scheduled programming. Also, the gay community, they'll get on your ass too. That's a fact. LGBTQ. So that's all I want to put out there. Then I'm not trying to tear these platforms down. I'm just trying to tell you how the game works. They brought up academics. They said these guys are trying to be academics, and they see what he did, and they're like his thing like that. Joe Budden said that academics, he's never saw academics disrespect women. He's never saw academics go off on women. He doesn't think, he's like, nah, Act would know better than to do this or do that. Act would know better. Act wouldn't move like that. When Act is thinking logical, he know. And it's simply not because he got respect for black women. It's because academics know it can affect his pockets. He will disrespect anything that he don't think can affect his pockets. That's what his content is built off of. That's what his content is built off of, fam. Disrespecting black people. Disrespecting women. Exactly. Joe was uninformed. Act just told a girl on the Fresh and Fit podcast, go home to your little niglet. Go home to your niglet. Hey, shorty, I don't know who you got the smoke for, but if you was talking to me, I'd get some bitches in here to beat your ass. He then called her a bitch. Then told her, then he was on that, man, I'll get her turned into a pack. I'll get her turned into a pack. That nigga don't respect women. Academics had a complete meltdown about that Chromos chick because of she said something about him after she went on Adam 22 shit and got turned into a porn star. I guess academics felt like, damn, bitch, you know what I'm saying? I didn't invested time into you. I done brought you over here. I done gave you clout, and you just run over there and do porn. Damn, I'm disappointed in you. But you can see academics took that as a slap in the face. And then when she said he was a waste or something like that, he started going in on her. Academics revealed that she was pregnant by Drakeo the ruler. The world didn't know this. He could have easily said, hey, man, while I was kicking it with her, shorty was pregnant by a whole nother nigga. I seen her. I was kicking it. He never slept with her from what I understand it. He could have said, hey, man, she was pregnant by some nigga. The whole time I was kicking it with her and she was getting fucked by other niggas. Academics drops Drakeo the ruler name. That's disrespectful, fam. Because his family is dealing with a death of their son. It might be true, I don't know. But at the same time, you putting this out there not in regard to nobody else. Because you don't care about black people like feelings like that. When you say go home to your little niglet, that's a racist term, fam, that white people say. We don't tell our black women that in the community. Once again, academics, Fresh and Fit, and academics, Fresh and Fit, those three guys, they don't identify with true African American culture. Academics not from this country. He will never know and feel the real feeling of dealing with being an African American man. He's Jamaican. He don't relate to the culture like that. Academics is a fan of hip hop, just like Fresh and Fit are. That's why they're championing 6ix9ine. That's why they will call a woman a darky, or down with the brown, or Shaniqua Taquiqua, because they don't relate to it because they didn't grow up in that. And they don't give a fuck because guess what? They already rich and lit. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I want to just break that down, man. Just, I just want to break that down. And it is what it is. I'm speaking on straight facts. I'm speaking straight facts. Straight facts. They actually went on their podcast with what's homie name? Trap Lord Ross. We had a dick sucker of Trap Lord Ross in the platform too, and he trying to tell me that his word is facts and he's this. I'm like, fam, this nigga not even over here, fam. You up there listening to a white boy about some real shit in America. You valuing his opinion because he got most subscribers and followers, and makes good YouTube videos. He's good at editing, good at creating entertaining content. You can be a fan. But when I'm talking about what's going on in the black community, nigga, don't ever bring no Trap Lord Ross up to me, nigga. This is the same nigga that's on Fresh and Fit, laughing, thinking it's funny what Tekashi 6ix9ine did, saying he's a marketing genius, and I think he's a genius because he told on those dudes. He was only a blood for 2 years. Why go do 40 years when you were only blood for 2? You should tell. That's genius. What you should have said was, don't ever get involved in the streets at all. Don't ever get into the street life, nigga, because you might get faced with prison time. Their champion is 6ix9ine, but they never said, don't do these things, guys. Don't do what 6ix9ine does. Don't disrespect the dead. They said that people are hating on 6ix9ine. That's what Fit said. Y'all hating on 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine got all these haters. My nigga, he out here disrespecting dead people he don't even know, fam. And we mad about that? And we hating? We hating? He making fun of dead people? And we hating? Come on now. But that's who niggas try to come in here and vouch for, bro. This ain't to tear the platform down. It's about teaching. Because somebody got to tell the real. They got their side of it. I got my side of it. It's no beef. I will never beef on some physical shit or do anything harming to another YouTuber. But I would love to sit down and have a real conversation with these niggas in private, over the phone, or we could do it on the podcast. But they don't want that on their podcast because they fans don't care about that. They fans want to see them niggas call women bitches and hoes and sluts and niglet babies and dark riders and darky and down with the brown and fuck this nigga. Hey, bitch, get out. Bitch, shut up. Fuck you, bitch. That's lit to their platform. That's what they want to see. It is what it is. I wanted to just come in and speak on that because Joe Budden didn't really have a full context of everything. He wasn't misinformed. He was uninformed. He didn't go deep dive into it. I have more time, and I'm still growing up in this shit too, and I'm still a fan of this culture. I watch everybody content. I watch everybody shit. So I watch this shit, and I'm still in it. They the type of people, they might not really watch shit unless it relates to like da-da-da. I really just consume YouTube content all day anyway. So I just want to speak on that, fam. And that's just all it is. We gonna get it. Make sure we got more coming, man. I'm gonna make sure we got more coming. Y'all come subscribe to the channel. More videos coming, more all that shit, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Go back. I appreciate all the donations tonight. Damn, I gotta go ride, but they say Young Dolph Killer says he's going to turn himself on Monday. Innocent. I'll be back sooner than you blink. He says he's innocent. He turning himself in Monday. He'll be back sooner than you think. Yeah, I said academics is Jamaican. But let's be clear. Being Jamaican is not an excuse to be disrespectful or ignorant. It's up to anybody to become not ignorant. That's a personal responsibility if you care. I'm not telling you what you have to do, but if you care, you will go find a way to not be ignorant. Go educate yourself. Disrespectful, that's a choice. If you being disrespectful, that's not an excuse though. There's no excuse for being disrespectful or ignorant because it's a lot of things that I don't know that I'm ignorant to. But what I'm not ignorant to is racist quotes. I know what those are, and I know what the tones are and the meaning of these words are because I know where they come from. I'm from the South. I've dealt with racist people before because of my skin color. I've been profiled by the police and asked, do you have crack before? while I'm working a full-time job, busting my ass every day, they asking me, do I got crack on me? And I ain't never sold crack a day in my life. They're spitting in my face, fam. I'm getting up to go to work every day, and you still looked at me and said, nigga, you sell crack. In my fucking work uniform one time. We good, though. We got more shit coming. We got more videos. I'm going to tap in with y'all. I got to go make a run, man. Kick it with the fam and all that shit. We up.